What's up, everyone? Hold on, I'm getting my stream together here. Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Much. How are you? I'm gonna like your video.
Oh, the new today?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was just sitting there watching some stuff on YouTube, and I got a fucking notification. I'm like, hey, Al Dirt. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna pop on there real quick and see if somebody's on. And I just saw Round Eyes message.
Yeah, I'm live streaming right now. But
Yeah.
yeah, that actually was. We actually played like I don't know, 8 9 hours, and he had to.
Oh my god.
My buddy Matt had to go somewhere for like 30 minutes. So I was like, well, but he didn't log out because he didn't want to stop the stream. So, or maybe he did. I don't remember, but we were both in the same room. So I'm like, we had a whole bunch of zombies outside. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and stream for a half hour, just so
Yeah.
people could watch mine. And then, but only like a couple people did, but a lot, live. And then he, when he came back on, I think it was about 50 minutes, and I was just gonna keep it running, but some reason it shut down. So I don't know. That's the only reason I stopped it.
Yeah. Okay.
So you getting on to play?
Yeah. Pop on for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I had chemo yesterday, so I can't sleep. I'm finally getting tired.
Yeah.
Because my buddy, he's from England, so he was up there. He's like 6 hours ahead.
Yeah, 5 6 hours, depending on where they're at. Yeah.
So how you been?
Yeah. Doing all right. Just been actually doing more stuff out, kind of actually doing stuff.
Oh really?
It's like, oh, this is not like me. Usually I just put stuff off and play video games.
Right. It's your escape.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's too nice outside, so it's like, oh, I'll go get that done. Oh, I'll go get. Then I sit there and talk for an hour and a half with the neighbor.
Yeah, we end up putting. I got 3 big gardens. We put one of them in. I bought this like vapor bear or weed vapor for gardens. I put that in, laid it down. That's like 5 foot by 200. I think we bought like 275, but I bought like 3 or 4 of them. And I mismeasured, I guess, so because it should have only used 1, and it used 2, almost all 2. So I'm like, oh, the other one's bigger. It's like I'm gonna have to buy some more. But and so we just got like I did it a couple years ago, and what I did is use a cigar lighter and burned hole in it, and then you plant in the hole. So she did all the first one, and then I was raising meat birds, meat chickens, just for the meat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I started off with just 9 because I just wanted. It was the first time ever doing that. I just wanted to try it out, and 4 of them just died. I don't know why. One died real young, like 2 weeks, and then the other 3 died. I don't know. Close. I think I raised them too long. I think I got the dates wrong. They just because those type of birds, they'll have breathing problems and heart failure all the time because they just how they breeded them genetically.
Yeah, inbreds and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, their breasts get too big and it chokes them out.
Yeah.
But man, and then that's no lie because they grew so fast, I couldn't believe it. So anyways, we did that my last week on Wednesday. So man, I couldn't believe because the bags I had are just for normal chickens, and they wouldn't even fit. I had to order turkey bags,
Oh wow.
freezer bags,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool. So then she's like, "Hey, how'd you like doing it?" I was like, "It wasn't bad because usually you got like this little drum. It looks like a washing machine, and it's got all these like rubber fingers around the sides of it and then the bottom.
Mhm.
After you scold your chickens, like you put them in like 150-degree water,
Yeah.
just for like, I don't know, a minute or two. Actually, what you do is you take this guy, I was watching this guy on YouTube, and he's like, what you do is you take their toe and you pull on it. And if their toe comes off, but it's like the skin around their toe, it's ready to go. I'm like, what? I don't know, that sounds kind of weird, but it's true. And I'm like, oh my God. So we did that, and then it didn't take long. But I don't have a drum. I have something that looks like a little bigger than a coffee can, and it's got like, I don't know, 15, 16 fingers around it. So you hook it up to your drill, and it knocks them all off. But feathers, man, go everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we ended up doing that, and then my daughter actually, she had her hands inside pulling the guts out, and then her boyfriend came. He actually called off because he's wanting to do stuff like that when he moves out. Just, I think they're like 21, both of them.
Yeah.
So he wants to have a homestead. So I was like, what? Right? And my daughter, I'm like, you might as well get on in here, get your hands sturdy. So that's about all I've really been doing. And my wife, she does like the sourdough and all that. But man, we've been making like, I think she made like, I don't know, $400 or $500 last week altogether. I was like, man, you go ahead. This thing, you might have something going on here.
Yeah.
Ain't a whole lot of people on. Server.
No, there's shit. Oh, that's cool.
It's like one.
Looks like somebody raided the cave base, and I'm stuck inside the cave with no gate. It's a fence. It's a fence.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Oh.
I'm not sure which one he's talking about. When he posted it. I know you guys told me about the cave base, but I don't think I ever went.
Yeah, it looks like it got raided, and then somebody just built walls instead of a gate. So like, there's like tons of empty barrels in here, but check it out.
Yeah, but that map is really cool. That was his map. That guy, that one you watched.
Yeah.
That's my buddy's map. It's supposed to be like Call of Duty Black Ops.
Yeah.
The zombies. But it's all vanilla because he wanted to make it like it plays on Xbox and PlayStation because they can't have mods.
Right.
So he wanted to have some type of like Deer Isle, because you do all the little quests and stuff, but obviously they can't have that because they can't have mods. So he wanted to have some type of little quest, which is cool.
Yeah.
I love it. And then it's super hard though when you first start. Super hard because you only get a 380 with one clip, and that's it.
Yeah.
And those zombies hit so hard. Right at the beginning, you don't get no rag or anything, so it's like if they hit you twice, you're already bleeding. But it's a challenge, and then once you get some better gear and stuff, because what you do is you go about halfway through the map, or 1/4 way through the map, you pick up like one of those colored key cards, and then you go from there. Then you got to run back. You got to unlock and then you get a lot better gear. But there's gas and all this other stuff, gas zones and stuff. It's really cool. Then he wants to do. I don't know if you ever played Call of Duty, but there's another zombie one. There's another Call of Duty where it's like you're on a bus or something. I've never played it. And it drives around or whatever, and you get off and fight zombies. So what Matt's going to do is he's going to do it, and he's gonna do like drive that 2.5 around to kind of simulate the bus, because I know there's a bus in DayZ, but it's a mod. You know, so he just wants to have it so Xbox guys and PlayStation guys can do it. And I loaded down. I had my son bring his white Xbox, the white one. I don't know, and it wouldn't load it at first, but he went off and took like a thousand things, drop spots or something. They work good. I mean, it works good. From being from England. Or something like that.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
What's happening?
Hey, I'm live streaming. Just so you know.
Obsessed with. Can't be myself.
No, I'm just letting you know. I'm being myself. Except for I ain't playing music.
Trapped in the cave base, River.
Yeah.
I logged in, dude, right? Being fucking raided, in the middle of being raided. I shot the guy, got some of the shit back, and I just hurried up and built walls.
Yeah.
Then I destroyed all the loot, all them tents, because I had car tents, medium tents, all that in there. I destroyed it all. I burned it in the burning barrel and took service.
Yeah.
I took one tent with me, but I got killed and lost it. Yeah, I logged in and he was just making his way out the gate with the freaking crate, wooden crate. So he's got to be somewhere near there because you're not walking that far with a wooden crate.
Yeah. Is that you outside?
No, I'm not even on the game.
Alright.
Somebody out there?
I think somebody's out here.
Somebody's living up on that hill because every time I'm there, I hear gunshots up on top of that hill.
Is that where your base is? Where's your base? Is that the on top of
I
the
don't
hill?
have a base anymore, but
Oh, okay.
no, that fucking hacker wiped out the whole base,
Oh.
took every wall, every nail, everything.
I thought you rebuilt.
No, I'm not rebuilding on this server. Been interesting. You remember how I raided that base at the Geo plant
Yeah.
river?
Yeah.
Yeah, they claim that it's not them, but I know it's the same dude. The same dude that we got into with them cars and everything. It sounds like the same exact guy, but he I went down there and they were just running around their roof like an idiot. So I shot the one guy and hit the other guy, but didn't kill him. And because I was just waiting for him to come back out. Got so cold, so I had to go to the next town to get a fire, and all of a sudden they're in that town with me because I ended up shooting a deer, and they must have heard the shot, and they're like, "Put your fucking hands up, da-da," and they're all like this. So I laid down in the high grass, and the one dude came around because they thought I went in the house. They're throwing grenades in the house and everything, and he comes around my side. I light him up, kill him, and where the other dude killed me from, I have no idea. But then I'm on the beach, and I pass a guy. He's like, "Hey, do you know what town this is?" I'm like, "I have no idea, man," and I'm running. And I run up like 2 towns up, and then all of a sudden they pull up in a car and they're like, "Were you just shooting at guys on that base, this and that?" I'm like, "Nah, it wasn't me." And they're like, "Dude, we know it was you," and this and that.
Why'd you ask?
And then so the dude, the guy that I killed on the roof, he was like gung-ho to try to kill me, you know, and like we're having a conversation, me and the other guy, and it's out of nowhere, little punk kid shot me. Then I run into him later again, and I'm like, because I'm in a shed, like, scoping their base. And next thing you know, I hear whispering next to me. They're like, "What are you doing in the shed?" I'm like, "Motherfuck, it's them, dude." So, and then we're, like, whispering back and forth, like, fucking around. And I'm like, "Is that your base over there?" He's like, "Yes, it is." And he started laughing and opens the shed door and popped me. And then, like, they only knocked me, so they tie me up. And I'm like, "Dude, I'm telling you right now, like, if you kill me again, like, I'm gonna make it my every moment to get in that base, dude." And he's like, "Oh, but you can't get in there." Dude, they had the gate 3 deep. And I'm like, I have nothing a watchtower can't fix. Like,
Yeah.
so, like, I'm getting in their base, dude, because, like, it's just been back and forth with them.
Where's the
We're 2 and
base
2. I
at?
killed 2 of them. They killed 2 of me. Right at the geothermal plant.
I don't know.
But like
I don't know. I only played this map a
they
couple
live on
times.
their roof. Like they're always trying to roof camp and shit.
Hmm.
So I as a fresh spawn, I just run down there because you get all the M70s and shit right around their base. So, or the Tundras and Blazes and all that. So I just run down there, grab anything I could find with a scope. It was intense, man. Like I missed that. Like get your fucking blood flowing.
Yeah.
Especially him whispering next to me in the shed. I'm like, man, he must have watched me go in this bitch.
That sucks.
And all I had was a Tundra and a pistol, so I tried to shoot him when he opened the door, but I told him, I'm like, why'd your fucking Fred kill me, dude? Like, I told him, I was like, your Fred's a dumbass. He's standing out in the open, and I killed him. Now he's butthurt, and now we're sitting here trying to have a conversation, and he just fires on me, like. And the guy's like, dude, you could have joined us. We could have got you all kitted out, man. We're taking over this server. I was like, dude, you ain't doing shit. I'll get you solo, my friend. Like,
Yeah, it's funny.
just shit talking the whole time. I was like, I don't need no fucking crew. I got over 5,000 hours, dude. I don't fucking need you, crew. I had a guy that was coming to look at my roof. He's like, oh, I'll be there in 20 minutes. That was over an hour ago.
That sucks.
So I know, like, as soon as I turn this game on.
Yeah, it's gonna show up.
I don't even want to go with him anyway. He's pretty much wasting my time.
Is that the one that did the 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night thing?
Yeah. And he's like, oh, I got an estimate ready for you. And I'm like, dude, you haven't even been here. Oh, I did it on Google Earth. I'm like, what the fuck? Who does that? Like, how are you going to get me a legit estimate looking on Google Earth?
That's like an old picture.
Yeah, it's like at least 2 years. Crazy.
Yeah, people are lazy.
He's like, oh, I wanted to come deliver you the quote in person and this and that. I'm like, all right, come on down here. I don't even remember where I logged out last night. Yeah, it was funny. Last night there's 5 people on it. 4 of us are at this guy's base.
Yep.
That's funny.
How many times does that happen? Quite a bit.
But when I ran back last night, there was shots on the hill from where I was sniping them, so I'm like, oh shit, somebody else is sniping them too. So like I just kind of laid low and watched. I tried to sneak up behind the guy that was sniping them. I was just gonna be like, yo man, I'm with you, like let's get these fuckers. But here it turns out it was them. They were just waiting for me to come back.
And here you came.
Yeah, but they didn't find me then. I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
This was later on. Like I had crossed over and went in that shed because I could see their base perfectly from the shed. They were probably in the house watching their base, and I walk in the shed right in front of them. Oh, that's right. I logged out in this big ass military being surrounded by wolves. Yeah, I logged out for like 20 minutes because I had nothing to fight these wolves, and they had me surrounded, and logged back in, and they were still here.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, yeah, I'm just done for the night. Red hell, too. Where are you guys at?
I'm at the cave base.
Oh.
And
How you
I'm
getting
back-
out?
I'm just running
Yeah,
around.
Servers or what?
Oh. What's that? Sorry.
What are you gonna do? Switch servers or what? That's what I did.
Nah.
Oh, here's these fucking wolves.
was gonna move one of these burn barrels out in the sticks, but then I'm gonna leave that bear trap that's in here, kind of hide it.
Oh, what'd you do? Dismantle the walls?
Yeah. I should have just switched servers, but that's too intelligent.
Yeah, I figured if they wanted those barrels bad enough, they'll break in again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put their lock on that gate. I couldn't get the code, so I was like, all right, you want to play like that?
You're still, that's the server that you got, that hacker came in, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, because I hate to be on the wrong server.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna build again on here. That's for sure.
Nah, same.
I'll make little stashes and shit, but
Nah.
I just come on here, cause fucking terror, and then log out.
Well, that was my thing. Was like, I did it, built a huge base on official. It lasted forever. And it's like, okay, I feel good about that. That's an accomplishment.
Well, it's funny because 2 days ago or so, I logged on and the cave base was perfectly fine, and then shit. All right, I got it. I'll be back in a minute. This guy's
All right.
here.
The dude must have showed up.
Yeah. He said he called it.
Him owning a business, he's probably pissed. That's a,
Yeah.
because definitely not how you do business.
No.
I don't know this map at all.
So Cal,
Yeah,
dude, you've played it for like a little bit.
a little bit, yeah. Especially
I'm
vanilla.
just kidding. Yeah. Well.
No map.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah. I'm not.
I don't know
Not
any,
hating on you or nothing.
I don't know
but-
any map, so.
Yeah. Well, I freaking hate it because I sit there and I remember the stupidest things. Like, oh yeah, I know where that's at, blah blah blah. But I can't remember other shit.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to the map stuff, I can find.
Not me.
I'm okay. I can kind of remember where stuff's located.
I couldn't even remember where I put the four-wheeler.
Yeah. And then it's like, where's my phone?
Yeah, yeah. I figured I'd ask him. He can be like, oh yeah, it's right there. It's already up here. I think I'm, well, I died, so I don't know where I'm at. I think I was over there by the mountain base.
Ah.
I think I'm north on the map. You like Sakau?
Yeah, it's my favorite map. I have to. It's my new DZ favorite map.
Always
I
wanted
definitely.
to do. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I always wanted to do the Deer Isle map
Yeah.
because it's got all that
Oh.
crap on it.
Yeah, and Deer Isle is just. That's such a cool map. Number one, things are in English.
Yeah.
Number two, there's just so much to that map, and it's just gorgeous. And I'm gonna put this barrel down, and I'm gonna forget where I put it.
Might as well go fishing. Let's see what someone has. Oh, stupid. Yeah, I usually don't play a whole lot of vanilla.
I don't know. I kind of like vanilla every once in a while, but God, just pop it on a modded server with some of the extra stuff you get, and just kind of a little bit of quality of life improvement. Just
It's hard to
makes it-
beat.
Yeah, you just kind of go just a little bit better.
I don't remember how to fish.
It's like I keep popping on Round Eye's server, and that now I just don't even drive a car around because the AI keeps shooting out my car.
Oh yeah. That's
Like,
funny.
you bastards. I'm just kind of curious with this new update. Are they going to add more stuff to the map and everything? So it's kind of like, don't know exactly what they're going to add, or if they are going to add anything. Or...
I have no clue. No, I didn't play any experimental. What's up, everybody in the chat? Wow, man, they're all coming in, huh? I'm famous.
keep the masses happy.
What's up? DMZR. Let me go wash my hands. Catch a calls. Hey DMZR, we played, me and Matt played his Extraction and we almost beat it. Yeah, that was fun. Just couldn't get it done. Yeah, we had a good time. I think we did like, I don't know, it was like 8 or 9 hours. Or, I don't know, could have been longer. Where did I go? Yes. Thank you, Mom. Okay, just slow down. Smoked potato. Hey Broomy, what server were you playing on that? Was it just you today? Hey River, did you get out of that cave base?
Yep.
What'd you have to do?
I just busted out, hatcheted myself out.
They have any stuff in there?
Nah, this is technically our stuff, Brown Eyes,
No, okay.
my stuff, so. But, I'm gonna rebuild the wall and pop back in. Try that.
Sakau, is that like Russia?
I think it's all over there somewhere. One of those Russia places. It's actually based off of Arma 3 map.
Oh yeah. I haven't looked at their maps. Need to get back on there.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. I like that.
I think I'm pretty close to the where I met you guys the first time here. Up on that hill by that satellite tower, phone tower, or whatever it is. Yeah, the other night me and Matt were playing is a hardcore PV or E server. I can't remember the name of it right now, but man, it was fun.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And then we met some dudes at this. You start in the same place all the time. It's like a starters. It's not. I mean, it's not safe. They have these like weird looking bears just wrecking everybody. So you have to like hurry up and get out of there. Which I thought was weird, but and it's hardcore, so it's like I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, we had some guy came in there and he had like a whole bunch of different mods. They were flying on one of those. I think it was the Empire Strikes Back. Those little like where they're in the forest. Those little like
those little spear bike things.
yeah, they had that guy was flying around on that. I was like, dude, that's awesome. My buddy Matt's like, yeah, I know what my first purchase is gonna be.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'd like to see you guys run together. That'd be pretty cool. As long as you had your whiskey. But those alien ice things, man, those are cool looking, weren't they? They're like these little ice cubes that look like aliens. You put them, for whiskey.
Yeah.
That's cool. Broomy, your laugh is toxic and unruly. Oh man, when I watch Broomy, when I watch your streams, man, I just laugh the whole time. Yeah, River, when I was on when those hackers came and destroyed the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they shot me and Rondice at the same time, and he was like cities away, towns away, or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Round Eye showed me he recorded it.
Yeah.
He showed me, and I was just, yeah. That's so messed up.
What do you say? They destroyed the whole base. It's not even there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, when he put it out there and he messaged me that got hit. I went up there. There's landmines and stuff around.
I'm up here right now.
I started popping off the landmines. Yeah, there's hardly anything.
That sucks.
And it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I was running up the side of the hill mountain thing, and as soon as I got cleared, from him so he can shoot me, it just so happened I think he shot him first, and then he shot me.
Yeah.
That was a good base too.
Yeah, and I mean, don't get me wrong. The whole thing is yeah, if you're gonna do it legitly, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. But when it's a blatant hacker, yeah.
See if I get landmine.
Yeah, I think I got them all.
That's what I'm known for.
Yeah, finding landmines.
Because I think this was the map where they're like, hey, whatever you do, don't go in the front door and put landmines. It was like the first thing I did, which is the front door. Yeah, I don't see it. Well, I know you guys said it was gone. That's too bad.
Yeah, it was a good run though. I just wish it got taken out legitly.
Yeah. I might be in the wrong spot, but it looks just like it. You guys, the only problem doing that, Broomy and DMZR, is I don't know which one to watch. I can see that, Broomy. That's why you and Power is such a good. That was a good duo because you guys are like complete opposites. I need some water. I was watching Power today. I think Power's like the nicest guy on Daisy. I'm in the Anne Frank house. The Running Mans. DMZR. I haven't slept yet, so I got those new meds yesterday. Well, one, and when I first got chemo, the first time they stretch it out. Like now, well, now they changed it. But what I would do is I'd go in 1 week, and then I would get like I got 2 bags, IV drip bags. One was 30 minutes, and then the other one was an hour. And then the next week I would just do the 30, or 2 weeks I'd do the 30-minute. And I got to take pre-meds, and that's got to be in my system for like, sometimes they're 30 minutes, and then sometimes they're an hour before I get treatment. And then so they changed it because my numbers are going up. So I got the 30-minute. They didn't change that one, but they changed the other one, and it's just an injection in my stomach, and that was it. Now we were out of there. I was like, man, we were planning on being here all day. But I was driving home, from Chicago. It's about a 50-some minute drive, inside the GPS, and I got about halfway home and I was falling asleep. So, well, they told me to bring somebody because they know how I'd react, and so I had to pull over. And my wife drove the rest of the way home. I came home and slept for a couple hours.
You still there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Get your quote for your. Where are you getting a roof?
Yeah.
What do you quote you?
It's for a porch roof. He said 3,700.
My buddy.
Last guy was 5.
My buddy, he just got his roof redone, like his whole roof on a property he rents out. 38 grand. I was like, good
Yeah, I can
lord,
believe
man. I'd have got a crackhead. Because he always buys crack, or he always buys them. He always gets these drunks and crackheads that do a lot of his property work.
Now, this wasn't wind damage from the other last week, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah, kind of like, how can I make, I'll throw a branch on there real quick.
You go up there with a. Oh, I was thinking hail. You go up there with a ball bean hammer. Put a couple of things. I've seen a meme where they were like, if you ever see me on top of my roof with a ball peen hammer, mind your own business.
Yeah, the guy that did like my main roof and all my other roofs, like on my office and whatnot, he finally got hold of me last night, and I'd probably just rather go with him because I know his work. I mean, his roof's been on over 10 years and hasn't leaked now, so versus somebody that I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this price is to rip everything off and resheet it and this and that. I'm like, well, I just want to go right over the shingles with metal. No, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
So, I mean, he's 3,700 ripping everything off and going all new, and the last guy was 5 grand to go over it.
Oh, well.
Only my main concern is it not leaking and getting that wood replaced, because that was the thing. Like, he gave me a quote from Google, and I'm like,
Yeah, that was
I
weird.
told him, I was like, to be honest with you, dude, I was gonna tell you to go fuck yourself. He's just looking at me.
I mean, I could say, yeah, I'll give you a rough estimate. You know?
Yeah, because as soon as he got here, like, he gave me the quote, and I'm like, well, all right, well, why don't you go up there and, like, look at it, because that wood's rotten. And then all of a sudden it's, oh, we just charge a flat rate for replacing the wood. It's $90 a sheet and this and that.
Huh.
Dude, I think I'm gonna be dead here.
I don't even know where I'm at. So, oh yeah, I think I'm by your that mountain base. I think I just ran down from it. Yeah, because there's the dock.
Yeah, I'm flashing red from cold and trapped in here from wolves, so I don't think this is looking too good for me.
Oh, the wolves are still there?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Open up the map.
Yeah, check the map, see where you're at.
I'm at that. Damn. Oh, I'm right up from the like the mine area at that Gulag military or whatever. Right below the like mining area.
Yay, gun.
Oh, yeah, where all the cop stuff is at.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna die any. Got nothing to make a fire. I can't go outside. Fuck it, I'm gonna try to shoot these guys. How's my gun jam when it's pristine?
You got lucky.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm at some type of rock quarry or something. Oh, they're crushing up rock. Train cars or something.
And they're all dead, but the only way I'm amazed is if I light a fire in this military. I don't even know if there's a fireplace in any of these buildings. I got so much fish and stuff on me too.
Oh no.
Prepared to go camp their base the rest of the evening.
And you said that's over
Fire
by.
gone. Is it too late?
Their base is over by the
Geothermal plant.
It's that one compound area, correct? That,
Yeah.
yeah, the one with the like 3-story building and the blue.
Yeah, they got tents right out in that courtyard. All you gotta do is hop that fence with a watchtower and you'll be right in. Oh, I just
Died.
was by a fire.
Now you're on the
Yeah, all
side.
you gotta do is hop their wall with a watchtower, dude, and you'd be in all their tents because they'd have that whole like courtyard filled with tents. You know me, I'm gonna hop that bitch, steal their stuff, and ruin all their tents. Get you around out of fashion. Especially after they talk all that shit and tie me up. I wish you could leave a note afterwards.
Yeah.
Like I thought I wasn't getting in. That's all I would put.
Right.
Thought I wasn't getting in. Big city. Hell, I could probably run right back to my body straight down that road. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, that place is wolf heaven, man. Holy.
Yeah.
Well, last night there's like wolves there at me, and they're still like howling in the distance. It's like, is there another pack coming?
What server are you gonna jump to? Eventually.
Who?
You.
What do you mean?
I thought you said you weren't gonna. You were just gonna mess around on this one. Or are you just gonna keep
Oh, I
playing
don't
on
know.
this one?
I I have no idea. I'm trying to get mine up and going, but I keep like, I don't know, getting discouraged. I finally figured out why the missions weren't working the other night, River.
Oh yeah?
You gotta go through and name every single zombie you want to count towards it.
Oh, gee.
So I did all that, completed that, but then as soon as you leave that area, reaching that point becomes incomplete. So it's like, what the fuck? It's like part of the mission was to get to that area and then kill the 10 zombies with the sledgehammer.
Right. And then you kill all this.
You're supposed to go back and talk to Steve or whatever, but as soon as you leave that area, that becomes incomplete. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
If I could get her, if I should have a fire. Yeah, I had logged on here just to check on the base and like middle of being raided. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I just built the outer wall back, jumped servers, popped back in.
Yeah, I didn't have a code lock or anything, so I'm like, I was thinking like, what can I do? And I'm like, I'm just gonna build walls, fuck it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of crates outside the. It's like they moved. There's a ton of crates just to the north of the cave.
Oh, really? That's probably
Yeah.
ours then. I didn't really go outside because, like I said, I just built the walls back and then jumped servers and.
Yeah, they were pretty much empty. Those crates. There's just a little bit of stuff in them, but not
Oh,
much.
for crying out loud.
What happened, Dirt?
Nowhere to run.
Yeah, pull your map up.
I wish I could. I'm at some shipping yard.
You know what's untouched though is that base that I have in that crane, the big city.
Oh
It's
yeah.
still untouched, yeah. But like if you think about it, like who climbs those cranes? Like hardly anybody.
Right.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it. It was probably stupid. Food and water on my body if I can just make it there. I hate how it takes so long to register that you got a fire. I mean, I was sitting there beside a fire. No reason I should have died.
Right. Yeah, I've died a few times like that.
It just takes forever to start going up. There's another cave that I found over by towards the Geo plant. There's no walls or anything, but there's a bunch of barrels and crates in there full of shit. In that one cave. Thought about just walling it off, but
Shut that door. Yeah, I'm screwed.
I even asked the guy, I was like, if he was the one in that Gunter that day with the Olga and shit. He says it wasn't him, but it sounds just like the guy.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I think I had a run in with you before. It's like, were you in a Gunter and countered a couple guys in the Olga down by the airfield? No, it wasn't me.
Shit.
At first I asked him, I'm like, did you rebuild that base or did you... He's like, oh no, we took it over. Somebody else that raided it. I'm like, yeah, I'm the one that raided it. He's like, oh, I bet you can't do it again. I'm like, we'll see. Dude, all I need is a handful of nails and a couple logs, buddy.
There you go.
And a hatchet to break my way back out. So I'm at the mine, so it's got to be right up here. On a flash. Flash in blue. I could probably just get a fire in here quick.
Yeah, I'm freezing to death.
Why's it gotta be so cold?
It's like the worst place to have a fire, but fuck it. What are you gonna do, kill me? You get a steak knife and a glow stick.
what every survivor needs.
Yeah.
Yep, and
And a
essentials.
carnival mask.
And the carnival mask.
Oh shit, yeah, if I'm at this tower, I'm already here pretty much. The question is, did somebody see my fire and hear my shots?
No, go away.
Are you getting rich off of streaming yet, Dirt?
Oh yeah.
Forget where you came from.
Who are you again?
You know. Found us. Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah. Tired of dealing with him.
Fuck that loser.
I can't even.
Why the hell is PA sending me something? Oh, it's time to vote. It's not even midterms yet, is it?
I think it,
Might be local.
yeah.
Oh.
Here in Michigan, got a bunch of local stuff starting to happen. Like, oh, jeez. Just when it got over, don't start up again.
Michigan, is that Democrat or?
Oh, yeah.
That's the automakers over there.
Yeah. Well, what used to be automakers. I don't know what
Yeah.
they do anymore.
Yeah. Mexico.
Yeah. Damn it, I'm not gonna get over there.
Maybe I'll get a good spawner. Like I even know where that would be. Yeah. Rip. Maybe if I knew the map, it'd be a little easier. That's what I'm going with.
Open up, I survived.
A what?
I survived?
Oh,
That's what we're using.
I forgot about that app.
There's a dead wolf. Where the hell's my body? Oh, there I am. Oh, am I glitched inside the building? Come on.
Let's see. Let's see what town I'm in.
Try to cut my body up, I guess.
It's funny, last week we ended up doing, you know, I got those meat chickens. And we end up slaughtering them, process them, whatever you want to call it. Was it Wednesday? So my daughter's boyfriend, he called off work because he wanted to learn how to do it. And then my daughter was out there, and I'm like, all right, you know. So she's like, you know, you stick them in this metal cone upside down. Then you cut their like jugular vein on their neck and let them bleed out. And it's not so, I guess, as a cutting their, you know, their, what is it, their windpipe, and they suffocate, they just kind of bleed out. and it's probably a little bad at the end there. Isn't, you know, I don't really, it doesn't really, I don't care, you know, it's just an
Yeah.
animal. But to me, I mean, I'm not a,
How
because
dare you?
if I was doing it, if I cared that much, I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? But I like to eat chicken, so. Anyways, so I'm like, all right. So I had her. She wanted to like defeather them, and I got this thing. It's about a little bigger than a coffee can, and it's got all these little fingers on it, and it hooks up to a drill. And you know, after you scald it for so many minutes at like 150 degrees, you know, the feathers come right off. You can pick them off. But so she ran that. So she did a couple of them with that, and then I had her cut like the what are they? The feet off and the wing tips. So I was like, all right. And so then we, you know, turned it around. You gotta cut the head off and then get the, what is that? The craw. It's called the craw, where they like eat all the rocks. They eat rocks, and then that helps break down food.
Yeah.
So that's all in there. It's like right under their neck. So you got to rip it open a little bit and pull that out, and then without busting it. And then you spin it around. You like, you know, they only have one hole, so they pee and poop out of there, and they lay an egg out of one hole. So you kind of like slice it right above that, and then you kind of rip that open so you can get your hand in there. So I'm like, all right, go ahead and get your hand in there, get them guts out. So she started doing it, and then she just seen the intestines. You know, she's like, I was like, it's just like, you know, Star Wars, where they cut that Wampa thing open and stuck Luke Skywalker inside. So she stuck her hand in there, and she wasn't too happy about it, but she did it. And then I was like, yeah, I'll make a homesteader out of you yet. I think that's what her boyfriend wants. I keep telling them they're going to have 5 kids. 2 sets of twins, boys, and then a girl. She's like, Dad, stop saying that.
All I know is I don't ever care to come back to this military ever again.
Yeah, it's
Hey, whoops, I did.
that whole place is not worth the risk of what you got to go through.
No, there's 1,000 zombies, and like you gotta go in and out a certain way, and everything's fenced off.
Yeah.
Wolves, and I'm good.
Wait, I came down here to get the name of the town. I didn't even see it. Looks like I'm running in circles. I see a town sign.
I can find a gun on my way.
I am starting to finally get tired. Might be just this map. Now it's getting dark.
Getting dark. Putting you to
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah. Oh look, it's still snowing. Shows you. They do got town signs on this map, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
What the hell?
You just gotta translate it.
The signs I'm seeing are yield signs, or whatever they call them.
Catch a fucking break.
Would you die?
I just got blocked out by the zombies. Probably red health though, because I was already yellow. Fighting 3 zombies and my knife ruined. I'll smoke to that. Yeah, I came up around the house, I only seen 1 zombie, sure enough, it was a shit ton. So you start swinging on the one. There we go again, flashing red.
Well, so Kyle wouldn't have it any other way. That's funny, they they tied you up.
Thought about going up there with no gun and be like, so y'all ready to call a truce, or?
I just lay down on the ground, let me tie you up. It'll be even.
God, this is so stupid. I'm standing in front of the fire, go up.
Oh yeah. Takes it forever.
Yeah, might as well make one.
Everything's going up, but my health is still flashing. What the fuck? Well, still got the arrow down. Where you at, River?
I am right next to the Geo plant, kinda.
Oh.
Trying to figure out. I should really get a heat pump somewhere, but it's nighttime, so if I light a fire anywhere in the woods, it's gonna be seen for miles and miles. Trying to come up with a game plan.
Yeah, but it's at
I
night.
can't. Yeah,
It should be alright.
In the house, but not outside.
yeah, that's what I gotta find. Try to find a house.
Well, I guess that's true. Look at the big brain on round eyes.
Somebody's got to do the
Yeah,
here.
I guess you're Mo. I didn't find any food, did I? Yeah, man, yesterday after chemo, I was like, so I got home, I slept for a couple hours, then I woke up and that was it. Because usually if I only sleep right when I get home, if I can't sleep right then, I don't sleep. Anyways, I was like, they gave me some paper that said like, if you start feeling this way, if this is hurting, they gave me medicine. Take this and this, you know, if this is hurting, you know, there's like four different scenarios. So I got all this medicine and I'm like, hey, because I swear I gave it to my wife. I'm like, here, put this in your purse, because I didn't bring nothing, because she's there, so, you know, she just go to the cafeteria. So I was, you know, I didn't bring nothing. I just brought my charger. And I was like, she brought her purse, so I'm like, hey, just throw this in your purse. And then I got another piece of paper, just like a schedule of me, like when I'm supposed to take stuff throughout the month. So I was like, hey, where's that paper? When I got home, I don't feel good. I got to see what I got to take. The only thing that's in there is the other paper, not the. I looked all over the house, man. So she finally goes to bed or whatever, like 9 or whatever. She brought that paper down. She's like, it was on your nightstand. I'm like, yeah. I looked. It wasn't on my nightstand. I don't know what you did with it.
What do you take when your pussy's hurting?
A Midol. I didn't know that until the other day that you can, in game, you can, you just get some paper down on the ground and you can light it.
Do you have rags or bark or any of that?
Yeah, and then my buddy was like, I sacrificed all my rags because he had rags, and then he had a roll of whatever that bandages. And then
Yeah, I think you can just light the bandages as well.
Yeah, I'm sure you can, but he wanted to keep those because that might have been last night. We played for like 9 hours that map, that extraction map. Super fun. I streamed like, I don't know, almost an hour of it because he left. He had to go.
Oh no.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, that's fine. He had to go do something, and but he didn't log out, so we just, there's tons of zombies. I was just going around, and then there was a bear showed up. So I was like, well, since he's gone, I'll just stream, because he had like, I don't know, 30 people watching. 2 of them came and watched mine. I was like, okay, gee, thanks guys. You'd rather watch them not do anything. And then my stream, like, it just stopped for some reason after he came back. So it streamed for like another 30 minutes. And then I looked on his because I had his up for his chat, so I can, you know, interact with them because they're all my other friends. And he's like, those 2 guys were back on his server. I'm like, wait a minute. I see how it is, you traitors. And then like 20 minutes or 15 minutes later, I look, I'm like, oh, my stream stopped. Maybe that's why they jumped in. There goes my money. Right out the window. I don't even know anything about that.
What's
I think
that?
you gotta have like so many people to get money from them. YouTube. I never looked into it. But I watch these farming guys, you know. They got like homesteads and stuff. His oldest son, he does his own. He's like, he got his first $100. He's super happy about it. It's like, what are you gonna do? They just had this little conversation about it. It's funny. Because he was just starting off.
Handful 308. Oh, CR527.
See, is that better? No.
Little
Why's
hunting
everything gotta be
scope, though.
damaged? Or
I can't find anything pristine.
what's the? Yeah, they're badly damaged.
Shit, I'm set. I got some ammo for that too. Alright.
All I got is some slugs. And some tape.
Live long enough to inconvenience these fuckers a little bit.
Alright, warmed up. Let's go back up to the road and. No, it goes this way. I think. I'm lost now. I'm going this way. Try to find the street sign. Oh no, that was my other life. Fishing rod.
Remember when I had a fishing rod?
It's like,
Oh, that was like 3 lives ago.
Yeah, I know I had one.
I had a hook on it and everything.
Had that wood grain handle.
I didn't know that you can carve a hook out of a piece of wood.
Yep.
Till today, I'm like,
Well, yeah, that's what saves you, because all you need is either make a rope or find a rope, and then a long stick, and you can use a
Yeah.
stick to make hooks.
you gotta have some type of knife or something to cut it up.
I'm sick off of this because I know it ain't purified. You get sick immediately off of like bottles of water you find, or is it like a chance? I don't remember.
That's a
It's
chance.
like a chance you get sick.
I think it's like 50-50. And I think if it's like 2 minutes. If you don't get sick, you won't get sick. I thought there'd be some rowboats down here.
Dude, I wish I had a megaphone.
So yeah, I'm here.
Go out front their base.
Here I am. I brought my camping chairs.
Can I borrow your fire a minute?
Yeah, I'm getting a little cold.
Yeah. Well, you can do that vicinity chat in game or whatever, and I didn't know if they were close enough to me, but when I was like sniping them and shit, I typed in there, I was like, I'll be right back, I gotta go get warm quick. I don't know if they've seen it or not. I don't know what the radius is on that, but
I'm sure if you're
I
right
killed
outside
his
their
buddy,
base.
and like he kept peeking the door trying to come out and get his buddy's stuff.
He's like, no, man, that's mine.
Came out one time right after, and I pegged him in the arm, but
Oh, no, I'm starving to death.
I mean, they're fucking full geared. They had helmets and plate carriers and everything, so I did, but
oh,
they
you
took it from. But I'll be getting it back. Sucks I had to go to work today, man. I would have been on this shit all day just to fucking getting in their place while they're at work. I thought about calling off earlier too. I was
That's fine. It's frozen.
I don't know if they're like at work during the day or not, but guess I'll find out Friday.
Oh, you ain't working Friday?
No. If I do, it'll only be till like 11 or 12. Should be able to finish the place up tomorrow, though. Yeah, it's so weird, man. I'm working in these old people apartments again, and I just did the fucking
Yeah,
apartment
I've
across
seen that.
the
That's
hall
weird.
from this lady, man, and like last month, not even, it was probably like 3 weeks ago, and said hi to her and everything, and it's like she's already dead, and I'm already painting her apartment, and people were there looking at it today, and it's like, man, that's how fast, dude, you just passed on to the next.
We had this guy at work. He was a foreman. It was his last. He finished up his last day was Friday, officially, and he came out on Saturday because they had an outage, and they take the floor. They take a section of the floor out so they can use like a scissor lift to put stuff up there, and it's like 6 stories, and he fell because there's no like tie off rails or anything, and on the way down he like hit his leg, lost it. Well, I mean, he died. And it was like right outside where I work. And we were sitting there like, what's going on, you know? And my friend Jay, he walked out there because he used to work with one of the guys, the security. He's out there talking to him or whatever. All he had to do was turn around and he was laying there. And so they ended up covering him up and waited for the ambulance and brought his leg out separately. And
Like sold separately.
yeah, and it was messed up, but he's like, so then, you know, we were sitting there like, what's going on outside our door, you know, inside the door, but we're looking out. So they had the area manager. He came over there and he's like, yeah, you know, people, he told us, you know, obviously you guys know what happened, and, you know, so, you know, they slowed down pretty much to a crawl. And he's like, so he came in there, he's like, you know, it's tragic what happened, you know, but we got to get back to business, you know. It's just like, dang. So you splattered on the ground, they cleaned it up, and now we're rolling again.
Yep.
It's like, yeah.
Throw dirt over it. Let's go.
Guy came in on his off day. His the day after he pretty much quit. But since it was Saturday, he was still technically working there. Crazy.
Just throw a blanket over it, call it good, just get back to work. So,
Put a couch in front of it.
yep.
Yeah, throw some dirt on it.
That's always my motto. Just throw a couch in front of it. Shit.
Yeah, I think I was already here. I gotta find some food. Wish I had that fishing rod.
Alright, River, I am almost to the geo plant.
Alright, I made it over to, what the fuck's this town called?
To where?
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where I'm
Somebody
at.
found my damn stash too. That's where I went. That's how I ended up realizing these guys, because I was like, well, I got like 100 boxes of nails in that fucking stash that I buried, and a baby AK with some mags and stuff. So I'm like, I'm gonna go get that stash. I went down there, it was gone, and somebody has a base right there where I had it. So I'm like looking around at that, and then I noticed those guys up on the roof of their base. Yeah, he got all mad. He's like, why would you shoot at us, dude? I'm like, is that not part of the game, dude? Like, I'm like, so if you saw me out in the open, you wouldn't shoot at me? No, bro, we're friendly. I'm like, yeah, okay.
In
Yeah.
Daisy, you're friendly.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw the perfect opportunity, I took it. I'm like, if you're gonna kill me, dude. Like, get this show on the road, man. Why are we here wasting time?
This ain't no PvP.
Come back and
server.
shoot at you again.
Yeah, where the geo plant is, there's a town just to the southeast of it called Goriachiego, or whatever you want to call it. And it's got a Christmas tree in the middle of it. But that's where I'm located now. I'm just on the right-hand side of that compound.
Okay, I'm coming up on that. I just came through Dolvino or whatever, right next to there with the hospital.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming up on that town now.
All right. Well,
I saw a guy in that town last night too. He was shooting zombies suppressed. Where you are. Yeah, well, my initial plan was, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna come down here and grab that sea chest full of nails, and I'm gonna go up to that barn that I started building on my server, because there's 2 piles of planks there. I'm like, I'm just gonna go fortify that, and then I'm close to these fuckers. But my nails are gone. I'm still red health. What the hell?
need a fire or something? Or?
No, I got 1 fading plus, but I'm good on everything. Other than water.
Yeah, there's a drinking fountain up where I'm at.
I have another bottle that I found, but I got lucky the first time. I don't think I'm gonna get so lucky the second time. So I had 2 bottles that I found. I drank the one. Still okay. I haven't seen no purple pills. D12 back in the day. Purple pills. Yeah, I'm coming up on that town now.
Alright, I should be in the first house on the left. I think from the direction we came. Getting a fire thing going.
Listen for the shot.
Yeah, I'll send the shot now.
Yeah, that's how they ended up finding me last night, actually. I went to kill a zombie dude, and I had a fucking pistol out, and I fired a shot. And it wasn't even, like, 2 minutes after that, they were on me. They must have heard the shot. Oh shit, there's some chlorine tablets. Be able to purify this.
I need some dang food.
I think I'm like in a yellow house with smoke coming out of the roof.
Yeah, I think you're straight across from me. Yep, I'm in this little shed straight across. Water drain, be over.
Yeah, there's just a drinking fountain up the little trail. Pretty close to here.
Maybe that ain't the house. I don't see smoke.
I'm gonna start digging up some worms I gotta eat.
Be that yellow house? Oh, I see you, yep. Now you're making friends with the locals. Get a can of beans on him.
Howdy.
Howdy. You need food?
No, I think I'm okay. You need food?
Yeah, I got plenty.
Okay. Dirt.
I got a shit ton of... Yeah.
You can't eat
Got a
worms?
shit ton of fish and a bunch of other random stuff. Oh, you can't.
Oh, that's stupid.
I think you used to be able to.
You did, you
Yeah.
used to.
It wouldn't really do much for you, but you could do it.
Might keep me alive. Better than,
Make a fish pole quick.
yeah. It's,
That's usually what I do on this map. I'll spawn in and I'll cut up every shirt I have till I have enough to make a rope. And I'll just get a stick, catch a fish, get a fire, set off on my journey. It's usually water's the trouble at the beginning. But since I've been playing this map so long, I pretty much know where a good bit of the
Everything
wells
is.
are. Not every one, but
right.
I have an idea.
Oh, cool.
Yellow health. Do you have any duct tape or sewing kit or anything?
Oh,
Do you have anything with a scope?
yeah, I got. Oh shit. Yep, I got a blaze. Let's go.
Cool. That's what I was fucking him up with last night, dude. Fucking blaze, man.
Here you go.
Okay. If you're in that big city, Dirt, you're not that far from us. I don't know what you are, but
I just shot a
you're up
flare
by
up.
the mountain.
You just shot the flare.
Yeah, you're literally like, if you're in that Stavlachi or whatever, you're literally like one road over from us. Like, travel one road.
Yeah? No, I don't know.
You're by where
I
our
think I
old
wanna make
base
it.
was.
Oh
I
no, I
gotta make
died
it.
probably 2 times.
Oh, you've died twice since then?
I'm sure I have.
Oh,
Just can't get it together.
yeah. When you spawn in, just start cutting up rags and shit, and Get a rope.
Yeah. I did once, but
And
then
as
I
soon
died
as
to
you get
something
enough for a
else.
rope, you'll find a rope.
Yeah.
As soon as you get a fishing pole made, you'll find a fishing pole.
Yeah.
Hook it. Yeah.
Sounds like,
Must fall off these beans.
sounds like a great server. Or a great
Yeah.
map.
Guess I help if I open it.
Flashing food.
So I got the 527 and 8 shells.
Yes. Another flare gun.
I only need to land 1 or 2 of them bitches.
Here's some more. Can work with that.
I love the flare gun.
Yeah. You need any 380?
Actually, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't even have anything that holds it, but I found so much back there.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't get more than 1 plus. It's 'cause all my
Flashing
shit's damaged.
Go through once it gets lights on. Usually there's some pretty good equipment in this town. Usually.
People are on. 7.
Ah. Okay.
I want to cut across to the other side and get up on that hill.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh man, I should have cut up and around that, but I think I'll head. I was
Well, that
thinking
little town on that side that's in between the geoplant and their base, there's a base in that little town too, in that shed.
oh yeah.
And then there's just a random gate in the middle of the road too. I don't know why, but built a gate in the middle of the road. Yeah, because usually that little town in between there, you can always find a Mosin or something in there. Find something else though. I don't really have good luck with this 527. Shot I've ever taken with it, I've missed.
Yeah.
That's alright. Let them know I'm still here. Still on that ass. That's the only thing I hate about this map, and it's like, man, when you're trying to like hunt somebody and kill somebody, and like you're sitting there freezing,
Yep. And it
teeth
just
chattering.
it never fails because right when you get like in a good spot, you're like, yeah, this is perfect, and all of a sudden, you're like, oh my god, now I gotta go get. Really?
How's your boots?
They are
Boot check.
good. Boot check.
That's all you want to spawn back in.
Gonna have them pristine running shoes.
Yeah. Let's see.
I think they're like badly damaged when you spawn in nowadays, or damaged at least.
Now they're pristine athlete shoes. And
Come on, really?
I do have this pistol too. What kind of ammo? 9x19. Imagine me running by your base playing Barbie Girl over the fucking megaphone. I wish we had one.
yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Any other time you'll see a megaphone, but... And you're like, what the fuck I need that for?
Yeah, exactly. Then when you want one, like, oh, this would be a cool scenario for that. You can never find one.
I don't see no town sign.
Alright, so he's outside.
That's gonna be wrong.
I might have just heard something to my right.
Oh, I got a street sign. Okay.
I definitely thought I just heard the grass shuffling. Like he's laying down or something. Probably land up front the fucking door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that M4 and 60 round and all that, and the DMR and shit in that crate in the cave base. Could have logged out that shit on.
Yeah.
All I had on me was the ump and the blaze, which I got a kill with each, so. That ump actually lit him up good. It didn't take many shots. Creep up and open the door.
Okay.
Look at that, box of 308.
Cool.
I'm not seeing anybody.
All right. Could just been hearing stuff.
Where are you still camping somewhere? Running shoes. Running for my Jenny.
Alright, I'm gonna bust out of the house. I'm gonna stick to the left side of that main road.
If there's a P1, I just left 2 P1 mags back in that house. Yeah, so I ended up getting that job, so I got fucking 57 bathrooms to paint.
Awesome.
So from now until fucking August, I'll just be painting bathrooms, apparently. Think all the fucking kids that's pissed on the shit.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, the thing is, well, the walls, but everything else is going to be new. Flooring when I go in, so just gotta worry about the piss on the walls. Funny, I gave that car dealer a price too, and then he avoided me for a couple days. I almost think he went and got other estimates. And then last night he messaged me. He's like, "Oh, we're meeting with the owner on Friday. We'll let you know." And like I tried to call him, sent him messages. He left me on red. But he probably went and got other quotes. I was like, "Damn, this motherfucker ain't far off." Or maybe I'm cheaper. I doubt it, but maybe. I kind of want to do that just to do it. Say I did it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool looking building, and then to do like the design he wants on it. Not really a design, but he wants like strips of different color and shit. Ooh, that's got a mag. Perfect.
I don't think I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna probably go to bed.
All right.
Catch you later.
All right, man.
Take it easy, Dirt.
Probably should get across that fucking open area but while it's still.
Yeah, it's still kind of dark. Yeah, I'm kind of debating on what I want to do. Is go south around or